Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome! I know what you're thinking. Who's this guy talking? Because this ain't Mildred the Monk. No, my name is the Shades, good brother Shades, here from the Monastery, and I will be your behind-the-scenes master of ceremonies for our new series starting here, RVTabletop. Basically, Monk has asked me to help stream these out for you. We've been doing this over on our channel, RVT, for quite some time now, but we're moving it over here because, well, there's more tabletop fans over here, let's be completely honest. So, joining us tonight here, we got a cavalcade of players. Of course, we have my lovely wife, Lady K.
Give me more caffeine, bitches.
We got good brother Matty.
Hello.
We got good brother Ball.
Let me in.
God damn it, you start that. We got good brother Ash.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. Good brother Ixia.
Yo.
And of course, the man of the hour, the man of the power, your gaming monk, Mildred.
It is good to be back.
Damn straight.
After dealing with the most cursed campaign I've ever had to deal with the Pathfinder 2nd Edition playtest, Doomsday Dawn, which
I love that campaign.
as much fun as the campaign was, dealing with the mechanical end of it was a royal pain in the ass.
Okay, I'll grant you that.
And yes, I have been gifted the final version of Pathfinder 2nd Edition thanks to a certain donor that you guys don't know. But I am not going to be running that anytime soon. And I see Misanthropic One in the chat. Welcome to the party. What we are going to be doing is a one-shot provided by Roll20 known as Burn Bryte, which is describing itself as a apocalyptic space opera due to the fact that we have a galaxy that is slowly being consumed by a phenomenon known as the burn. And so this is one thing that I do not have the full rule set of. The whole rule set is not out. We're using the pre-made that Roll20 has set up. And let's see how this thing ends up going. So, and I also see my living Wikipedia in the chat. Welcome to the party. We're gonna have some fun.
Also, Ixia headphones. We're hearing echo again. Be forewarned, folks. Ixia is having some trouble with his audio. He might be dropping in and out frequently throughout the show. Hopefully, it won't cause too much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Shades.
Keep your headphones on. Just do that.
I think his audio switched over as well.
Already. Audio kicks out every now and again.
All right, so now if memories, I need to do a bit of checking. So, Lady K will be playing Cielo Foran, who is a basically.
I'm a cat lady.
Yep. Brother Ball is playing Zeal, who is a living collection of insects.
As long as there's no spiders, I'm fine.
Let's see. Maddie J is playing Erd Bravanana, who is a Ulran, which is essentially a sentient crystal. Ash is playing Delokas, which is a Kithuk, a more insectoid race. Looks like a giant beetle.
Giant.
And Exia is playing Sky Knight, who is a Peacecraft, a machine. Now, our particular...
Be careful.
Now, hold on a moment. Let me switch you guys over to the galaxy map. So this is the galaxy known as Olaxis, where our story is going to be taking place. The red outs that you see outside of it, that is the burn. It's not known what happens when someone goes in it, but whatever goes in hasn't come out. Hence the apocalyptic part of it. And our particular part of this instance is going to take place on the planet of Azobni. I'm probably mispronouncing some of the stuff, but on the other hand, I wasn't given a proper pronunciation guide, so
Zombie.
yep. Ozabi is essentially a gambling planet. The planetary equivalent to Vegas or Roppongi. And what happens on Roppongi stays on Roppongi.
Ah,
Now let's.
Oh my.
Indeed.
The five of you are freelancers who've just come back from a previous job and decided to have the equivalent of a night on the town, or as much of a night on the town you can have in an overcrowded planet like this. But after meeting up in one of the bars known as the Wailing Diva, you ended up hearing a scream coming from the outside. And hang on. It says stepping, and hang on, let me make sure I get this right. So just putting on the appropriate minis. And hang on, is he supposed to? Just had to make sure.
While Monk's taking care of that, I'm sitting here looking at my pre-made character, and this is super uncanny considering what I'm undertaking right now in real life. My story path is create masterpiece.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see. As you end up outside, and let me make sure I get this thing set up. You start seeing people of all shapes and sizes running from a spacecraft that has landed in the street, sounding like as if there's a panic throughout the city. As you look out, you see that the spaceship that landed is emblazoned with images of a rising sun. 4 people in yellow hooded robes are hauling a well-dressed Cthulhu into the ship. Another 2 beings in green hooded robes shoot beams of fire from their arms into the crowd. They appear to hold no weapons but are using magic of all things. One green-robed figure, an Eno, shouts at the crowd saying, "You will not fear Gulmak if you learn to hear his word. Those who are not converted will feel his wrath. Come with us or burn. Either way, you enter Gulmak's light."
Gulmak.
What the fuck?
There is a cult in Bryte that believes that the burn is the representation of their deity.
Oh boy.
By the way, is this screen supposed to be black?
Refresh before bitching.
No.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Don't tempt me. I've had 3 hours of sleep. I have no fucking filter tonight.
Okay, fine. I refreshed. It's still black. I can bitch now.
Log out,
what?
log back in.
That won't help.
No, this one's on roll 20 because they had preset activated dynamic lighting.
Ah!
I see.
Oh, dummies.
Because I did not.
I see what you mean. Because the map's moving, but the black parts aren't.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm
That's
shaking mine
interesting.
around. The black parts are staying relatively stable.
Well, for
Same
me,
here. I see a hallway. That's what I see.
I see absolutely nothing. I see nothing but a giant. Yeah, I
Did
see.
you zoom out?
Yeah.
I see the majority of the street here.
I see nothing but a
Only
black
most of the way
square.
is here.
I zoomed all the way out and I can see everything without issue.
It's on.
Yeah, mine.
I'm using a phone.
Lovely. So it's on my end. If it's just for some reason, all I'm seeing is a big black square. Check the stream. You want to see for yourself.
Now that I look back, black square.
Hang on, let me try a little something.
Ash, one of our favorite slogans around here.
Yeah.
RVT Entertainment. Never without a botch. There we go.
Okay,
There we go.
it's showing Alexis, so perfectly fine. Now he's seeing it. I can see it now. Okay.
All right, beautiful.
I'm refreshing just to be on the safe side.
Okay, first things first. When it comes to rolling initiative, you can choose one physical skill to roll for initiative. The complexity is going to be 2.
Okay.
And this is the one instance where the no doubles rule doesn't apply. You're just looking at the total.
All right. Click the character, hit initiative, or just roll.
I would click the character to be safe.
Yeah.
Input value. Let's see here. Complexity 2. If I click submit.
All right. Looks like you got a 3 total.
Awesome.
All right.
How do I roll initiative of this? That would be.
You pick one. You pick one skill in the physical column.
And click directly on it, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So anything between athletics, melee, power, range, whatever, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm confused.
And complexity is-
Look at the hover over the number. It'll tell you what your roll is. You got 15.
Yep.
Maddie got 13.
Yeah, they show up as 0 in the sidebar, but if you look on the turn order, it shows your result.
Oy vey. Another botch for roll 20.
Strange, mine should have showed up by now.
Did you click on your character before you rolled?
I did.
No, I got.
Oh, here's a useful question. Now, is this a check on the dice?
Big botch.
Ash, what were you saying?
Sorry, is this a check on the dice used for initiative, or do initiative rolls not count against your dice used?
Initiative rolls do not count for the checks.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I've got Ash, I've got Lady K's, and I've got Maddie's.
Exy is not even in the game right now. Brother Ball, you need to roll yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to dive. My mind just went.
That's the beauty of Roll20. When it works, it's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. But that's only when it works.
Still marveling at the fact I rolled 2d8s and managed to get a 3. Just trying to work that through my head.
As we like to say around here, the dice gods show no mercy. Amen.
Amen.
I mean,
Oh, man. You guys warned me earlier, too.
Yep.
It's like, I know the rules. I'm going to be fine.
Famous last words in front of the dice gods.
Point.
Hey, Exia, get your ass and roll 20.
And the rest of you too.
I'm in roll 20.
Brother, yeah, we're having a problem here.
I'm. I need to reboot.
Hurry up. We're waiting on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it, Exy is not going to be able to even play this game at the rate he's going.
We'll see how it goes.
If worse comes to worse, I will do a last minute substitution. Because that's the big secret. I'm always winging it.
You know, I thought the line was supposed to be, "That's my secret, Shades."
All right.
System botch.
And I could have sworn I was following you on Twitch, but apparently I wasn't.
I had
Sorry?
to like totally reboot.
Oh, and Aaron's in the chat.
Oh, gee.
Now I gotta do this. Anybody got
More than
Archer
one.
saying eat it?
Oh, wait. I think I know what you want here, Exia. Let's see.
Thank you!
Actually, I just realized
All of the
actually,
thanks.
hold on. The chat didn't hear that. I just realized I don't have my I don't have my soundboard set up.
Another fucking botch barely 10 minutes in.
I hear ya.
All of the botches, Lady K. All of the botches.
Must be a day that ends in one.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
Well, sir, if you're having a problem with our customer support, you can call 1-800-EAT-A.
We don't even have those!
Okay, I should mention this is my first time using Roll20 to do this. This is going to be difficult.
All right, here's what you do. Let me walk you through this. What you're going to do right now is pull up your character sheet.
Have.
All right.
Double click on your character on name under the
He's done that.
paper tab.
He's done that. All right. He's already got that up. Now, you're going to go under, I guess, your skills or whatever. I don't know what the tabs are because I don't see them.
All right.
Mental,
Allow me.
physical,
Skills.
social.
Go under skills.
You're going to.
Now, under the physical skills, you can click one of those to roll it. It should ask you what the complexity is. It is 2. But before you do that, click on your character on the map.
You do realize I'm on a phone, right?
Tap it. Same difference. Tap it.
Tapped.
Tap. Click.
it.
Whatever.
Take a hit, guys. Another one rolled.
Oh. Yeah, one of the mooks got a botch. They got a 1.
Which one am I supposed to roll? D20, D6, D12, D10, D8, or D4?
No.
Under the physical column, you pick one of the skills on that list. Click on the name, and that's it.
Athletics, melee, power, range, skullduggery, or stealth.
I'll go with athletics then.
All right, click on the athletics. And
Tap.
Okay, complexity of 2.
yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Submit.
And there you go. You're all done.
And for whatever reason, it's saying undefined.
Yeah. 2D4.
And I have.
I think I'm going to try it again. Let's see what happens.
We rolled it for you. You got a 7.
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Not your fault. Apparently,
And-
Roll20's being a dick with mobile.
Yep. Here.
I'm working my way back.
Also, Aaron's asking what the scenario is. He says, looks like last weekend in Portland.
That's probably not too far off.
No, not too far off indeed.
Could be worse.
Brother Ball, you accidentally rolled twice, but you got a 11.
All right. Let me arrange these properly. And the all right. Which means that Cielo, you are up first. When it comes to how many actions you get, you get one move, and when it comes to actions that you roll, they start. You can basically keep going until you fail, but each time you do it, the complexity is going to go up by 1.
Interesting.
And of course, with the complexity determines how many die that you roll. So more die means more chances for them to match. And I hear typing.
Holy shit! If you heard me before I told Shades to mute his mic, I apologize.
Well, I heard something in the distance,
That might have been me.
but you are at the top of the order.
All right, give me like 3 seconds. I'm trying to type something.
She has some kind of plan in mind. Be forewarned. She could be the creative type.
Okay, so I'm at the top of the order. Let me look over the combat rules. Okay, so movement, attack, end, pretty much same as.
You can do multiple actions,
But
with every action after the first one, the complexity goes up by 1.
gotcha. Give me just a second, guys. Fuck, I can only move 5 feet at a time.
5
Or is that
squares.
Okay, good. Each square is 5.
Yep.
Okay. I kind of want to do a mix of athletics and melee, if that's possible.
What are you using athletics for?
A big ass jump.
Oh, so we're all right. All right. I'm going to count athletics as your movement and melee at complexity 2.
So roll both.
No, you're only move first and then roll melee, and of course make sure to let me know which target you're aiming at.
I'm going for a pounce. Long story short.
All right.
Nice.
Complexity 2. I rolled a fucking 4. Take a shot.
Result doesn't matter in this case. What matters is that you didn't roll doubles.
That's very true. Still, roll the 1, take a shot.
We gotta keep
Now,
the joke
do I
alive
have
somehow.
now? I hate trying to talk over the sound effects. I check off the dice that I used for that action, correct?
You use the D4, so check that one.
Okay, doke.
And the acolyte is going to try and use melee to defend. Okay, why the hell is it giving me these ridiculous numbers?
Well, clearly he just does 55 damage.
2d46.
Yeah, that's not on me. That is
typo.
All right. And
You
I
guys
roll
don't have
manually.
46-sided die at home?
I'm not allowing non-Euclidean dice.
Thank you.
I learned my lesson in dice rolling at Miskatonic University. But
Funny, Lovecraft.
But with that, I rolled it manually. He rolled a 7, which means the attack cancels out. You can try. You can try another attack though.
I think I'm gonna do that. Shit. I can't use another D4 attack, right?
Not for the whole check. Not for the whole check thing. If you want to add another check for that for regarding that mechanic.
Because all my attack stuff is D4.
That doesn't mean you can't use a D4 skill. It just means that you're not going to get the check.
Okay.
So it's basically like a bonus system type thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's try power then. And that's going to be complexity 3, right?
Yep. And that's a whiff.
Fuck.
Erd, you're up. So, which means you, Maddie.
I know that. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do here. Movement is 4, so that's 4 squares.
Yep.
So that makes that's 4. And I have a laser thingy. Hold on, let me spell it correctly here. So I have a laser rifle
with a range of 40.
Well,
so you can.
I am in range of either this guy or this guy, and don't worry, Sean, I'm already on my way to fix that little color thing.
Actually, if you're using your rifle, you're within range of these guys.
Huh.
Because the range on your rifle is 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ah, shit. Damn it, can't use that color.
Which means I could go to either of the guards, or if I'm very lucky, probably shoot this one.
That's the one we're trying to save.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the we're trying to save. These two are the mooks we're trying to kill.
No.
The ones in green and the ones in yellow. Yeah.
What we're trying to save.
Mm-hmm.
These assholes are who we need to kill.
Gotcha. Shoot this fucker here I'm pointing at.
Yes. Shoot all the motherfuckers.
So I just click laser rifle and that's it?
You're going to click ranged.
Perfect. And the complexity stays at 2?
Yep. All right, and now it's his attempt. Now he's going to attempt to try and dodge. Actually, let me check something.
Love what's going on in the chat right now. Aaron, what the fuck? And a rifle with 40 range, you better not miss as you can hit from another county. And Leo's like, no, you're going to click full auto and say, fuck them.
Yeah, I believe the census here is we have full auto or fuller auto or fuck 'em all auto.
Because as you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's never enough DACA.
Let's see. Let me see what. Well, fortunately, that is a hit. That is a hit. Oh, that's one down. God damn it, Kay.
By the way, did he just kill a guy in one shot?
Yes.
Time for me to hit the button.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Yep, one to the head, and you ever squashed a tomato?
Oh, nasty.
Oh my.
Scratch one.
Damn it, TK.
Yep. And you can either end it there, or you can try another action at complexity 3.
What does the crowd say? What does the group say? Shall we roll the dice? Roll the bones one more time. We shall roll the bones one more time. Second verse, same as the first. And I need to go in there, click this, and submit.
Well, you didn't roll doubles.
That's
He dead too?
yeah. These guys only have 1 health.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Yeah.
Crack shot.
Headshot. Double kill.
You're gonna try and go for 4 complexity, or quit while you're ahead.
Well, let me see what the range is here. Unless I can move again.
No, but there's a couple greenies that you could shoot at.
I mean, these two over here.
Mm-hmm. And hello there, Leos. Welcome to the party. I see you there in the chat.
Well, one more time then. One more time it goes. Complexity 4, and we will be shooting the one closest. Well, the one greenie farthest from me, since Shauna, you're already engaged with the mook. Unless you want me to shoot the mook in front of you.
Whichever you choose.
Let's help out Lady K.
That's a hit. It's not a one-hit kill, but it's still a hit.
You know, I make a joke, but I'm not.
At least you didn't steal my kill.
It'll help you out a little bit.
Hoi.
You know what? Let's let everyone else have some fun.
All right.
Because if I want to take out the other two over our intended goal here, I'm going to have to move. So, thus ends my turn.
And Zio, you are up. So that'd be you, Hairball.
Yes.
Water's good, bud. Jump on it.
Okay, I can move. Okay, movement speed is how many spaces I can move, right?
Yep.
So I can move.
Sorry about that. What I miss?
Shot 2, Mook's dead. The other one got a hole in his arm.
Ooh. Nice.
So 5 spaces would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did that right.
Close enough.
Okay, and then I need to get an HDMI cable so I can run a second screen. See, it says I have a laser pistol with a range of 30.
That you do.
So that would be... Okay, I'm looking at this screen and it's got like a couple of numbers showing up and I'm kind of confused right now.
If you're going to be using that pistol, then you just click on ranged up in your skills, right in the physical column. All right, were you aiming for which one were you aiming for, the left or the right?
The let's see, 30.
Say again, because I didn't hear you.
Left.
All right. And he's going to take 1. All right, you can try another shot at complexity 3, or you can end your turn there.
And since it was a D4, I checked that box, right?
Yep.
I think I'll call it a turn.
All right. Exia, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to target the one that has the hole in its arm with the charge rifle.
All right. Then you might want to move into position first because there's a bit of a thing blocking your way.
All right, then I move into position.
You got 5 movement speed.
Okay, I move. Okay, first off, I gotta ask which. Okay, I've got to ask.
The one with the hole in its arm is the one in front of me.
All right, then I try to get to a position where you're out of the way.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what I do. I move that so that Lady K is Cleo is out of the way, or whatever she's called.
Cielo.
And then I take aim. It's a charge of 4, range 30.
I apologize ahead of time if you see my mic flaring up a little bit. By the by, I've got art. So.
Well, mine kind of drops all of a sudden, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about when it comes to the charge thing. That means it's going to do extra damage when you're on your 4th complexity.
All right then.
But
am I within range?
Yeah.
Then I'm taking the shot.
All right, roll ranged.
Again, undefined.
And that's a hit.
Ooh.
You've got one. So you can fire again another target at complexity 3.
I do not take that chance.
You're going to be rolling 3d12s, and all that you need to worry about is whether or not you get doubles.
Then I target one of the other targets near the ship, unless I can't reach them.
Let's see, range 30. Yeah, not quite. The only ones you can hit are the greens.
Then I aim at the other green.
All right, roll it at complexity 3. Let me see.
And again, an undefined. Stupid mobile app.
All right. You want to go for another shot?
No thanks.
All right, now it's the Acolyte's turn. Let's see, and the Acolyte, the first one that's near Cielo, is going to be using Fire Touch, which is going to be let's see. Jeez, what the hell? You can, Lady K. You can roll it. You can roll a physical skill to try and avoid it. If you succeed in the roll, then it misses you.
Any physical skill?
Yes.
Complexity 2.
Yep.
9.
That's a miss. He is going to try using the fire ray against Zeal.
So
Why does it? And that's a miss. So that's it for him. See, now for the other one is going to try and use fire ray on Sky Knight.
Uh-oh.
That is also a miss. And a snake eyes. Where's
From out of nowhere.
Dodge.
All right. Yoa, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So these moves have taken. damage, or at least one of them has. I have a movement of 7.
Yep.
If I'm correct, there's a ruler tool here, isn't there?
7 just means 7 squares, period.
Right. There's 1, 2, 4. There is a. Am I able to? How's this game handle diagonal movement? Is that a thing you could do?
I usually take the 4th edition approach of allowing diagonal movement. So no 5-10 rule. You can, if you want to move diagonal, you can move diagonal. Full stop.
Right. So I'll move here, and then my last place will be here.
Yep. And
this is a fairly open system, right? You got a bunch of different options insofar as how you could use your skills.
Yes.
Okay, so I see that this Roadster, I can only assume this is the Ferrari of our time, has crashed into a street lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, a space street lamp. Because you're in a sci-fi setting, we have to append everything with space. How disconnected is that street lamp right now?
Well, aside from some shattered glass, it's still generating light.
Fair. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna make a ranged attack roll against the acolyte in front of Cielo.
All right.
Or Cielo?
Cielo.
A laser pistol, which has range 30. And so I click on the range skill, correct?
Yeah.
All right. This I will click submit.
And that is a hit. And that acolyte is no more.
Awesome. Let's see here. So I thought that street lamp was actually down at the time, but that's fine. Again, I can move this. Huh. Actually, no, I'm gonna end my turn there. I'll have enough movement for what I'd like to do next.
No, but the other acolyte is still in range.
That's true. I could go for, it's a complexity 3 roll.
Yep.
Why not? Let's do it. Let's go ranged. Complexity 3. Click submit. That's failure. I got a
yep.
2 ones there.
See, now it's the okay, they're not quite in range. So this one's gonna move over here and try and launch a fire ray at Yoa. All right. You can pick any physical skill to try and defend yourself against this.
Alrighty.
Gonna be
where
complexity
I'm
2.
sitting. Let's see here. I would like to just any kind of physical skill.
Yes.
Right? All right. Let's use skullduggery, which is I assume is like dodging, but with
Close
more
enough.
syllables. Sorry, say again?
Close enough.
Alrighty. So click this. Click submit. I got a 3+3.
That's a hit. So you take 1 damage. Fortunately, you have a shield.
Oh, so that goes to my shield first then,
Yep.
as opposed to my arm or something of that sort.
Yep.
Also, I'm hearing a fire alarm.
Yeah, I think somebody else. I think somebody outside messed with something.
Interesting.
I'm not that bad in the kitchen.
Sometimes we all are, man.
All right. The recruit is going to try again at Zeal, and that's going to be 84. And Zeal, I need you to roll me a physical skill to see if you don't get hit.
Yeah, I'll use. I'll use skullduggery too. So on the sheet, I just click on that.
Mm-hmm. And you whiffed. You didn't whiff. You managed to get the hell out of the way.
So unlike Gohan, I successfully dodged.
Yep. And the other one is going to hold his action, which brings us to the top of the order. So, Cielo, you're up.
All right. Second verse, same as the first.
You're going to try the pounce on the other acolyte.
Yeah, but this time I'm going to use it as an attack if possible. I want to jump up high and then come slamming down.
All right.
Athletics?
Yep.
2 or 3.
Actually, and I see Gorilla of Destiny in the Twitch chat. Welcome to the party.
Sway me if you're a Bullet Club fan.
I'm
Fine.
because of the description going to give you one positive condition, and this will be towards melee. So all I'd need you to do is roll melee.
Five.
That's a. Let me just move you over here so you're in range. That is a hit. And Gorilla, don't worry about it, man. Also, Maddie, he said no Bullet Club, Suzuki gun for life.
Not a bad second choice. Not a bad second choice at all.
All right. Given your current position, you can't move again, but you can take out. But I do believe you have a pistol.
Let's see.
So you should be able to use the range that you should be able to roll ranged if you want to.
Range 4. All right. Complexity 3.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's a whiff.
It's a whiff.
Erd, you're up.
All right. Shall we move in range? I believe we shall move in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that get me in range? This guy, yes. This guy, oh, hell yeah. Let's take care of this guy first.
All right.
Complexity
All right.
Uno on the laser gun. Oh, two. Yeah.
Yep, 2. And that's a hit.
Yes, sir. Dinner, door, Neil. Yeah. And this other guy as well.
All right, hit complexity 3. Hit it. Jeez, you were just a wipeout machine. As the Cthulhu, you do notice that he has the trappings of a underboss within one of the planet's overguilds. You also see that with all the acolytes dealt with, and I see Adek in the chat, that they left their shuttle completely empty.
Huh.
And ripe for picking and or slicing.
Shall we inspect, ladies and gents?
I think it's
I think we shall.
Sounds like an idea.
All right, whoever wants to take this, that's going to be a computer's roll at complexity 3.
It would be a bad idea for me to take that. In case anybody else wants to volunteer.
I'll give it a shot since it's still technically my turn.
Probably wouldn't be best for me to take it.
Well, I got a D10. A good thing or a bad thing?
That's a good thing.
That is a considerably better thing than my D4.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
And that's a hit.
There, but that is a hit. We inspect.
Let's see. The first thing that you notice is that this is one of many shuttles that all have that same rising sun symbol. And of course there's the fact that they're part of the Daylight cult. They're apparently coming down to the planet to try and do some sort of mass kidnapping, but it's not saying for what. Apparently this is their MO. Raid populated areas, capture as many people as possible to try and convert them. Those who they don't convert, they burn alive.
So basically a cross between the Cybermen from Doctor Who and the aliens from Independence Day?
Oh.
It kind of seems like the aura.
Yeah.
It seems that you were able to track what was supposed to be the determined flight path, and it seems to head towards a space station called the Inferna. At which point the boss says, If you're able to return my workers, I will reward you appropriately. I will not. I do not care for having my employees tampered with like this, and I can imagine none of the other overguilds like that either.
So the size of the shuttle, is this like sort of as it appears on screen?
Yeah.
All right. Trying to think of. And sorry, was that the underboss that was just speaking, or was that a message that we discovered on the shuttle?
Underboss.
That was the underboss. Okay.
Bender, who the hell do we shoot up?
You guys have a ship. That's how you guys got here.
No. Who do we shoot up? Who did we shoot up?
The Daylight Cult. They're apparent based on what you found from the slicing. They are heading to the Inferna with anybody else that they managed to capture in this raid, and you can see that there are already a few dozen ships that managed to break Atmo during the chaos. So, I think what he's asking for is a simple thing: go to the Inferna, fuck their shit up, rescue as many people as you can, get out, and come back and get paid.
Where's the Inferna at? Is that a separate system, or is that a location on this planet?
The Inferna is an abandoned space station that's more towards the Ghost Belt on Olaxis. So it's far off that it's pretty damn close to the burn, which is the reason why most people wouldn't go near that place.
Right. Would they need to? Now, I don't understand how ships work in this game. Would this be a travel destination that they would need to stop and refuel at other systems for?
In all likelihood, the Inferno was originally a mining station that was abandoned.
Right, but these other shuttles, would they have to the ones that broke atmosphere? Would these have to stop at other systems to refuel, or is this a trip that they can make in one tank, so to speak?
They can make it in one tank.
I was about to say, I think it's one jump.
Yeah, we're not going to be intercepting them. We're going to be finding them on their turf, which is probably just as well. We'll have them all in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm certainly down for this. What about you guys?
Arrive, raise hell, leave. That sounds easy enough for me.
God damn it, you took the words out of my mouth.
All right, hang on. Let me clear that off.
By the way, whoever shut this smoke detector or whatever that was up, thank you.
All right, first off, let me introduce you guys to your ship. As you can see right here.
Sweet ride.
I propose that we dub her. And yes, that is a shameful Firefly reference.
I did not hear what you said.
I did not hear it either. Sorry.
Me either.
And I just got the Mega Botch Award.
I think you basically flicked out for the entire middle section of your sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I propose that we dub christen the ship the Serenity.
The Serenity.
You know, given the fact that the devs outright admitted that they were inspired by Firefly when it came to the design of the game, not too far off. Especially since this class of ship is called a Wanderer.
Oh, that just helps things.
And, well, the Mini looks... The Mini looks a little something like this. Actually, you should be able to see it in the...
So cute.
We'll be super subtle about it. We'll just call it the Baldwin.
I was gonna vote for calling it the Bebop, but whatever works.
Yeah, I figure Erd would end up being the pilot since he seems to have the best electronic skills. So who's gonna be in left and right engine control?
Time to check your skills, people who can handle that kind of a thing.
Who's got good engineering?
That would not be.
Not I.
Exia, you're siloning hard.
Type it in the chat.
It's like the only D6 mental stat I have is perception.
Now, I'm great at getting information once we get into the system because I've got a 12 in street.
I think I'll put you up front. And let's see about here. And Zeal all the way back and all the way. Actually, that's the wrong one. That's, I believe, sick bay. So that's comforting to know that you have a sentient swarm of bugs as your doctor.
Please state the nature of the medical.
Oh, it's really easy for him to reach in. You just contort his fingers into whatever shape he needs.
Hey, crazy.
Yeah, you just gets to reach it. Oh, if only my fingers were about like 4 inches longer for this. It's like, oh, I can do that.
No.
Drink.
No.
It's only the highest quality surgical precision for this ship.
Oh God! Please don't! I work in the medical field.
Oh God!
She's never now she's never going to get injured because she wants to avoid this situation at all costs. She's now the tank of the party.
I'm the rogue, you bastard.
Oh God damn it!
Sage, if you weren't wearing a helmet, you might want to put one on. Not that it would do
got my
a
plate
fucking
carrier
thing.
next to me. I'm ready.
Oh God damn it!
Red bead on my chest wasn't here before.
Ash, you are very welcome here, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're an asshole. Welcome aboard.
Fits right in.
I'll get your ass back later, Ash. Just wait.
Okay.
Oh my. One of us. One of us.
2 men enter, 1 enemy leave.
All right,
Well,
so it looks like
ahead.
we got all the positions on the ship.
Crazy.
At least the essentials one.
Why is Celio on the map twice?
That is a good question.
Another one to the botch counter.
Good Lord, if I turned that off because I couldn't use it for this, but my God.
Drink.
Which means that Lady K and Ash are in left to right engines, and if either of you do a Scottish accent, I will hit you.
Can't promise a Scottish accent, but maybe Irish.
I don't know about the other one, but I know one of them will hit back.
But anyway, unfortunately, because you'd managed to do that bit of cleanup, you do see some of the shuttles starting to come in. Since fortunately you managed to get them at just enough time that they're in the process of docking instead of having their fighters out. So, Erd, since you are piloting, here's what's going to happen. The first things first. I'm gonna need an engineering check from Cielo and Yoa. This is going to be complexity 2.
Oh boy. And here goes.
5.
Yep, the curse is struck again.
All right.
I've wheatened it.
Shut up, Will.
Why did you roll computers?
Oh, oops. I went one up, it looks like. All right, now let's submit it.
Good Lord,
Yeah,
you did wheaten it. Jesus.
Sorry about that. Systems keeps botching on me. I don't know why.
Stop apologizing. Just as long as you're most of
Right. Now as for Ulron, I need you to roll computers. So Maddie, that's on you.
You need me to roll a computers roll here?
Yep.
Give me the complexity, I'll roll.
Normally this would be complexity 4 because you're essentially flying casual. But because of what they did with the engines to make sure that the output is a little less obvious, this is going to be a complexity 3 roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I did check to see if I have it. I do have engineering and computers.
You want to try and roll it in the MI jack to see if you can scramble together a signal.
Sure. Computers?
Yep, that's going to be complexity 3.
Again, stupid app.
And that's a fail.
Oh! Oh!
You managed to dock, but they know they're dealing with outsiders. So the next question is going to be. Let's see.
By the way, their response.
Let's see. Hang on, I need to make sure I get the right one. Just. Okay, pick a number: 1, 7, or 14. That's going to determine where you guys end up.
14.
All right.
Why didn't anybody else chime in?
We were waiting so that we could blame you afterwards or something. Like if something goes terribly wrong, we could say, "Oh my God, why would you say 14?" You jumped in before any of us had a chance to in that 10-second gap to respond. As we all stood there silently.
You guys can chime in.
Between 1 and 17, right?
1, 7, or 14.
Yeah, I'll do 14.
7 it is. No, actually, no, 14.
God damn, I'll do 14 too.
I think it's safe to say it's unanimous.
All right. Number 14 it is. So you managed to find a way to, you lucked into docking in the crew airlock. But let me make sure. All right, here's hoping that this thing ends up cooperating. So you should be able to see it.
I see a big fucking thing staring at me. Hold on, let me zoom out
Yeah,
again.
I got it. It's working.
Fuck.
All right. This is definitely the crew room, but the area right in front of you is the door right in front of you after you docked is locked. It is, and that means somebody's gonna have to do some slicing.
And by slicing, you mean
Hack.
And by hack, that means it's my fucking turn with computers again.
Yep.
What's the complexity?
To miss that joke because I just got disconnected for a minute.
Oh.
Worst timing ever.
That must be dated engine 1.
Amen to that.
I will simply retitle it once I see that you're back on.
We're back up.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Let me move you guys up. For obvious reasons, our Sky Knight has to bring up the rear because, well,
He fucking huge.
yeah. So, in order to move forward, the first thing that I'm going to need is one of you to roll a stealth check for everyone.
I'll do it.
All right.
Sorry.
This is going to start at complexity 2.
Exia, you do not need to apologize. Your computer's just, your phone is just shit.
I'm gonna give myself a check on that one. Seven.
All right, that's a pass. Let me pop this thing out and move it over here. So you all managed to stay relatively low. So you see an empty room on one end, and a bunk on the other with a with a large pink primate that's walking on 4 legs and has jaws stalking around in the bunk bed, called a Velame. Fortunately, it does not see you.
All right. I'm the one in running the.
Yeah, let me move you up a bit. To your right, you see what looks like a cafeteria, and it is owned by 2 blue-robed enlightened and 8 yellow-robed enlightened who stand guard against 10 prisoners who are bound and sitting at 2 tables.
All right, guys, bear with me for just a second. I want to look at something. Question: can Kithix, do they have like this sort of hive mind that they can just zero in on?
It'd be interesting. Be able to contact some of the prisoners.
Telling them to duck when they hear 3 knocks?
The description that they give does not give any inclination. And for dramatic purposes, I am invoking Rule 0 and saying yes.
Huzzah!
Alrighty, would you like me to send a message in to our buddies?
Please and thank you.
All right,
Tell them to run to the back of the room when they hear 3 knocks.
Hey folks, this is your new captain speaking. I'd like you all to duck, head to the back of the room, run, don't walk, and avoid any breaches in the outer wall that may result from wayward blaster fire. This is all when you hear 3 knocks again, just so everybody's clear on that.
I almost feel like reading what Quagmire does in the plane, you know. There might be some slight headwinds. Giggity.
If you detect turbulence, that's a breach.
Yep. You Ash, I want you to roll one of the social skills that you have.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go for empathy here.
Yep, complexity 2.
Screw me. Aha!
All right, let's see what we got.
8 + 4.
That's a pass. You see a few slight nods and have a general vibe of all right.
I turn to my party here and say, "All right, I think we're ready to go here when you guys are." Everybody inside is prepped and ready.
Okay. So, who's got the best explosives? Hey, Knight!
Best explosive, huh?
Question.
Yo.
How big is that foot of yours?
How big is my foot?
I think you're asking the wrong person. That's Ixia that plays Sky Knight.
I said Knight. Ixia, you there?
Looks like he's typing.
Oh, he's typing.
Let's have a connection.
And I think he has a weapon that would be I don't see a explosive on his person, but what I do see is a sonic caber.
That sounds good.
That's a good way to tell everybody to cover their ears because, well, it's supposed to sound like a banshee when it's swung.
All right, I think we're gonna have to call it on Ixia because he cannot stay online for more than a minute without disconnecting.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to call an audible. So I'll have Sky Knight move over here. Say he doesn't.
The answer you're looking for was big enough to whoop a whole lot of ass.
I was thinking we knock 3 times and kick the door in, catching as many moves as possible.
If he hits the wall with that caber, the sound's going to travel through the other side.
Works for me.
Let's see here. Are we able to see into this place at the moment? Is that what's the walls like?
There's a few windows. The only reason that the animal in Area 11 didn't see you is because it's currently napping.
Oh, excellent. Are we able to feasibly say, one person goes for this guy over here, the other person goes for this guy over here, etc., without them seeing us?
If the sonic thing manages to land properly, they're going to get knocked out.
Ooh, an interesting weapon.
So he doesn't say anything, but before he pulls the thing out, he holds his hands up to the sides of his head as if to say, "Get ready to cover your ears."
I follow the man's instructions.
General.
And that's a hit. And the rest of you hear what would sound like the equivalent of hitting 1,000 tuning forks all at once.
Yeah.
To paraphrase a certain series,
my skeleton is on the outside. This feels even weirder.
Also, when it comes to those guys, especially the ones by the wall, you will knock 3 times and then they will die.
You will knock 3 times and hear shit in the morning.
But after the noise clears, you hear plop, 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 and they're not. When you open the door, you see that they're not dead, but they are out cold.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Let's get inside here. Can I move one of these? If we all go inside, am I able to move one of these cafeteria tables to the door?
Yeah.
Sweet. So we'll be able to bar that temporarily while we get some people situated here.
Mm-hmm. The only person
And I'm
who can't
back.
move in.
X, yeah, go ahead and call it a night, dude. Your connection's not going to be able to handle it.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Again.
Don't apologize. Just wait till you get a better connection and get a better system to work this. But otherwise, take it easy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you guys later. XC Kaiser 1010 on the side.
All right.
All right. Does anybody have a sorting hat? There's a lot of people in here.
I understood that reference.
Actually, hold on. I got this.
I understood that reference.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have that button now.
Yeah. I have a button for every occasion, my friends, and if I don't have it, I'll find it.
If he can't find it, I usually have it.
Regardless, you do see that, yeah, these guys are employees of that underboss from before, and well treated ones, but they are currently bound up. So it's gonna take you a bit of time to break that open.
What if we dragged like all of them back to the shuttle and popped them in there for later?
You can do that. For the skill to use, I want you to roll either athletics or actually just any physical skill, because the skill that I want for this isn't in there.
I'll go for athletics. A D8, why not? Ooh, that was a 4 + 4.
Yeah, that's a whiff.
That's a fail.
You try and move a few of them, but it's a little disorganized. So anybody else want to try?
In addition to being well treated, they are also well fed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Sky Knight can roll physical roll.
Actually, I think I will do that. And I'm going to have him roll power. What you decide to do is just hand him off and have him move back and forth.
Good idea. I'm going to take this time to go around and start slitting some throats.
I'm not gonna have you roll for that, because that'd be kind of pointless.
Redundant.
Mm-hmm.
Considering they're knocked out. But I will be right back.
All right, and I'm moving them back here as a placeholder to show that they've been rescued.
Awesome. Now, these guys are still somewhat of a threat. There's nothing really stopping them from coming back to do this again, and I don't see any real reason to assume that. Actually, would I have any reason to assume that we've rescued everybody so far?
No, you have not rescued everybody.
Awesome.
But the direction that you're heading is very much toward the bridge area. So,
yeah, what do we want to do, guys?
There's only one other batch, and that's in Area 4.
Right.
Although,
Get as many as we can.
although, Erd, when you did that hacking using the tag douchebag, you found out that they have a couple laser beasts that they have holed up in pens.
Ooh.
Did you catch that, Maddie?
Actually, no, I did not. What do you want me to do?
I said there's a couple laser beasts that are holed up in pens, and given the slice job that you did, you have the key to their cells.
Do we release them? I guess we do, right?
That would be. I expect that would cause some havoc on this particular installation.
Well, it would certainly cause a distraction.
It would raise hell.
I could go for some entertainment.
Let's raise some hell. Let's just get out of the way of the splash zone, obviously.
So
for the record, this is a. For the record, this is the laser beast.
Beauty.
Smithers.
Interesting creature.
Smithers, release the hounds.
All right, sir. You heard the producer, Meldra. Let's push the button.
And the button is pushed. The alarm is going off, and because of that, the recruits and the disciples are in a mad dash to try and contain it.
By the way, allow me to provide the alarm.
Very nice.
I could have played the alarm that played in the background a minute ago, but that's too obvious. So let me just move you guys a little bit down here.
Do you guys want to help the laser beasts finish these guys off, or do we go straight for the prisoners?
Prisoners.
Prisoner.
All right, prisoners it is.
All right. I'm invoking rule 0 on this, but there is one person that you do see: the enlightened hand of Gulmak, i.e., the closest thing that this unit has to a leader.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So, okay, here's the options that you have. You can keep the initiative that you had previously, or you can try a reroll. If you try a reroll, you got to keep the reroll.
I'm fine with mine.
I'll attempt the reroll. I don't imagine I could do much worse.
All right.
Are you sure
Roll
about
any physical skill.
Let's go with athletics. All right, that's better.
9, so I'd call that an improvement. Any other takers?
I'm standing. I'll stand. I'm good.
The lady is returning and she has been informed of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, gents. I had to take care of something real quick. I am going to keep my 15 from earlier.
All right.
You missed the entertainment.
Let me add one for the enlightened hand. And arrange this properly. So, Cielo, you're up first.
All right. Let me see here. I think I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna go for a ranged attack this time.
All right.
Three.
All right. Now, and I'm going to try and roll athletics. God damn it.
God damn.
This thing's a bit broken.
Yeah.
And for once, I'm not to blame for it.
Nope. And I didn't mean that kind of broken, damn it, Brother Ball.
And that's a miss. Erd, you're up.
Well, I like the cut of her jib there, so let's shoot some things. That's a 2 complexity, right?
Yep. All right, now I'm going to try again with that roll. And that's a hit. Because I rolled snake eyes.
Sweet.
All right, you gonna try again?
Fuck yes.
All right, complexity 3. And that's a miss.
Failure.
Yeah.
All right, Zeal, you're up. So what you got, Hairball?
Let's see. How I've been seeing you guys use some sort of pointer or something that measures the distance. How do I?
You see these? You see the broken circle under the magnifier? That's
Yes.
the ruler.
I'm just in range of my shooter then. Fuck it, I'll open fire. Complexity 2, right?
Yep.
Opening fire now.
That's a hit. And I have to do I have to roll this as 3d4. That's a miss. And there goes his shield. You gonna go again?
Why the fuck not? Let's do it again. Second time's a charm. Fire.
That's enough.
God damn it!
No.
That's good. You hit him.
Oh, wait.
They rolled doubles, so they failed their defense.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No.
By the way, did you increase your complexity for that second shot?
That's what I'm saying. I think I fucked up somehow.
Yeah, you rolled that at 2 complexity, so...
Reroll.
Reroll.
Make sure you change that to 3. No, you still hit.
All right, you gonna go for 4 complexity or quit while you're ahead?
I want to go against my better judgment and say fuck it, take the shot.
All right, 4 complexity.
YOLO. Oh! Went to the well one too many times.
That's a whiff.
That's a double whiff right there.
Yep. You're up.
Also,
I've had Curb Your Enthusiasm stuck in my head all fucking day, by the way.
You're welcome.
anyway, Yoa.
Ready.
Go.
So I've been looking at this thing here. This is just like a raised platform, right? This isn't a wall in front of me.
Yeah, it's just a platform. It's meant to look like these. It's meant to look like the pews you'd find in a church, just curved.
Ah. All right, so let's take this. It's a big 3 squares to move. Here, am I able to move past friendlies?
Yes.
Awesome. 3 squares of movement gone. And then I got 3 squares of movement until I get here.
Yep.
I would like to beat this man repeatedly.
Time for it to get those hands.
I would like to beat this man specifically with a charge staff.
All right, that's gonna be melee.
Also, Brother Bob,
So,
do
yeah,
not turn
you're-
into one of our fans and rely strictly on wrestling references, or I'm going to Dave you.
You're in the monastery, Harold. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. Not much higher, but still a higher standard.
it's still count. Is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
You got here. I got a 3 + 9,
and that's a hit. First he needs to contest to see if he can block. God damn it! Why do I keep doing that?
Is that Roll20? Do they program these into the monsters themselves?
Yes.
So
I did not put this adventure together. Somebody fucked up when it came to.
Are you telling me you don't have a habit of rolling 2d46?
No. How the fuck did somebody even create a 46-sided dice?
I'm not entirely sure. Clearly, the folks at Roll20 are way ahead of us in terms of technology.
Someone would figure it out.
Okay, that is. Actually, I fucked up. Because given how this escalates, he's supposed to be rolling 4 of them.
That's a hit.
Yep.
That's it. Hey, you know what? I would like to attempt it again. Is that now? This goes up to complexity 3, right?
Yep.
Alrighty, let's see what happens.
All right, and
5
I gotta
plus 3
do
plus 10.
Double.
Double whip.
You know what? I got a different button for this one.
Nice. Hey, double. That's 2 cream, 2 sugar in Canada, right there.
Something in and out related to.
and
Yes.
you managed to get him. You managed to do a electrified thrust right under the chin.
Ooh.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
That
No.
is
Right in the neck.
Yep,
that is
right.
unfortunate for this man that used to be standing in front of me.
Yeah, and does anybody have the ACDC button?
Which
Maddie
one?
does.
The Thunderstruck one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Daddy hit it because he's been. Well, tell me when you're ready.
Hold on. Let's make sure we actually have it set up and all that
That's what I said.
stuff.
Tell me when you're ready.
Get that ready. I know. Give me a minute. I'll find it. There it is. You may fire when ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this monster here, the Enlightened Hand of Gloomlock, has been thunderstruck!
Ah, damn it. Winamp chugged.
There's a botch for you. Oh, now it decides to work.
Yeah, I know. Now it decides to work.
You know what? Fuck it.
Delay reaction.
Yeah.
But with that said, now comes the hard part. Getting the bystanders out of here without dealing with the remaining forces, or getting the laser beast's attention.
Let's see. Pull sheet back up again. I seem to be pretty good. I don't know if that will help any.
All of you roll athletics.
There we go.
6.
All you have to do is not miss.
And a 4 plus 6.
And on edit, I will follow suit.
Maddie, you as well.
What do I need to roll? Athletics?
Yep.
Athletics.
Complexity 2?
Yep.
Not a batch. No batches.
All right. Some of you managed to lead. Some of you managed to lead a few. The rest of you, especially Sky Knight, have to do carrying duty. Which means you're able to get the rest out. And the MI led them into the central area on the ship. Hang on a second. And the only thing left would be to get the heck out. Just as because as you're heading out the exit, you see that you hear a disturbing crack, as if one of those laser beasts caused a breach. So probably a good idea to get the hell out.
Run! Get the hell out of here!
Fortunately, you managed to get them all in, and you are taking the quickest route back to where you guys came from in Azabni. And having landed at dock with a lot of citizens, Sky Knight gets a message saying, I caught wind of what happened. Don't worry how I know about that. A man in my position needs to have eyes everywhere, including there, and there too. And that spot too, even though we wish we didn't.
Oof.
But you have my gratitude, and if you happen to come into a club that has my name on it, you will be rewarded with a 20% discount.
Yay!
What?
But as you look on one of these screens in the town, you see that there is a mysterious explosion regarding an abandoned station called the Inferno. As if suddenly all the stuff started blowing up, a la load-bearing villains. Because some cliches I have to go with, but that is going to be where we leave off when it comes to this one-off with Burn Bryte. I will probably have a few opinions to give to Roll20 in the survey.
Wait, Mildred, I thought you said that you weren't interested in the survey. What could have possibly caused you to change your tune?
Well, to quote everyone's Poppy, I lied. But let me get at least one. I'm allowed to have at least one. I'm allowed to have one wrestling reference, and if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go with Eddie.
Totally fair.
Yeah, okay, can't go with anything better than that.
Yep. Now, that said, when the next time we return for this, which will hopefully be in 1 or 2 weeks, we will not be running Burn Bryte. We'll be running a little something that I teased in a video that I arguably jumped the gun about, because we're going to be running 4th edition, the edition that everybody hates, but myself and Lady K. And we'll be running the Zeitgeist campaign. So a little bit steampunk and a little bit Age of Enlightenment. With us as a steampunk equivalent to Section 9, for those of you who've watched Ghost in the Shell. And that is, but I do have good news. For those of you who saw my outburst yesterday, you'll know that I ran dangerously close to losing a shit ton of data. I can safely say that is not the case. I managed to fix the problem. I have to thank Xanatrix for giving some advice on that front. And later in the week, I will be returning to Bloodstained.
Woohoo!
So fortunately, I have not lost my saves on that. But I think I think I can safely say that Shades, you're better at this whole wrap-up thing than me.
I've had many years to practice, my friend. But yes, folks, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you, if you're on Twitch, give the monk a follow. If you're on YouTube, give him a subscription. Just make sure you follow, join the Discord, and join us in the Monastery, the open bar of the internet. And we'll be seeing you guys, of course, more streams coming up. Make sure you guys join Monastery live on Sundays. Gonna be a lot of fun there. And of course, if you enjoyed hearing me and Maddie and a couple of us here, we also have RVT Entertainment over on Twitch. We've got a whole bunch of streams going on there. You can join us on that front as well. Twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. I'll keep it simple for you guys tonight. But in the meantime, we want to thank you guys for joining us here on behalf of everybody here. And of course, Monk, I'm going to let you have the final outro since this is your channel.
Thank you very much. My name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty and fuck the Watsy.